entirely done.
I mean, all the off rolls, all the side rolls have been fulfilled for the side of Onic Esports. There's no going about it. The question is, how do they complete the mid trio? And I think this is the most important part. But since we're coming towards the red side, they will get that first pick to kind of predetermine it.
Yeah.
However, I feel like the options are pretty limited because you're already up against Gatot.
Yeah, there was one question you posted earlier in the panel, which was who gets the high loss? Keyboy now
Check.
get the high loss. It defends his jungle well. He's one of the best in terms of defending that side of the river. You supplement the
predik mana menang
when
nih.
it comes to the team fights with the slow that you provide.
Liquid sih.
Yeah, the high
Harusnya.
loss I feel like would just be a great pickup for Keyboy.
Yeah, then
Halo,
also
welcome,
I think
Lumina.
it comes down to what does Onic Esports wants to accomplish, right? Do you want a hero like Hylos that has a lot of heal and sustain, or do you want someone that can hard control TLID when they get in your face with this Gatot, Joy, and CC?
Tapi kalau dari draft sekarang,
Joy getting banned out by TLID just spells out that we don't want Fabian to get
Kiri udah
banned
kuat,
again.
nahan
Valentina
TB.
ban also Onic Esports. This could be that Farsa angle again, or they could still go for Loyi if they want to. Though I do feel like you want that extra damage, right? Farsa, Cecilion.
Harusnya masih liquid,
Loyi, wow, they
tahu ya
ran
guys.
into
Game
that.
5 game.
I was gonna go on the opinion that Sans is
Halo guys, bikin kopi dulu guys tadi guys.
Kopi guys.
So now that the mage has been, the prio ban coming in for TLID,
Ngobrol nggak sih Lumina?
very good option here.
Bosen nih moderatornya ngajak ngobrol mulu, tai.
Or is that already his roamer? In terms of the mid laner,
Lumina moderator kah?
I think
Moderator
Faramis
Israel?
with the Hayabusa. Oh, Faramis. Okay.
So, Faramis,
Faramis.
you Aurora or Vex here, right? Aurora, Vex, Cecilion, they're all looking pretty good
Okay.
right now for San.
Nyawa terakhir.
AoEs. I personally am looking at the Vex. I have plenty of crowd control, works well with the Tig.
Yeah.
Oke, kanan
Vexana,
midnya apa
Aurora,
midnya?
Yeah,
Farsia?
Vexana or Aurora for
Yeah.
Tigreal.
Aurora?
Vexana just provides a little, way more damage.
Farsia, Aurora, Vexana.
I'm the defensive mindset guy. I like a little bit.
Hero mid angel
Same.
sekarang bang.
I like Aurora.
Hero mid.
So,
I think that says it's more of a
Juksin,
player's
jelas ya
choice
Juksin.
here.
Yeah.
It
Fight.
definitely says more about the
Enak
player than it
Aurora.
does about the hero most of the time. It's like, just give me the Vexana.
Catat anjir, aya
Or it's
viewer
just like,
guys.
I want to play a little safer, better to go for Aurora. Either or, I think it will fulfill the position really well, unless they're like, oh, we're gonna turn this 360, give us Nova
Yeah,
or something crazy like that.
Paling Aurora.
Nah, you
Nah,
don't need
no
it.
way.
That
That
would
would
just
be too
Vex or
wild.
Aurora. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't need to overcomplicate things, right?
Oh,
Forward, I mean, Vex doesn't really have the win rate at 29% out of 90.
Ngelag,
But still, she gets the job done. You get plenty
Hero
of
mid yang enak
AoE,
tergantung
great wave
gameplay,
clear.
guys.
Not
Tergantung
only
gameplay.
that, TLID, like this lineup wants to get in your
Kalau
face,
gameplaynya
so
suka
they're
rusuh.
gonna be moving forward several times. You have so many layers of roadblocks.
Jika robot suara mana?
Yeah, Sans is going to be the anchor of this team. However, I don't know. The Faramis is what gets me. You saw the Tigreal come up as well. You know that
Tiga
you
robot,
kind
tiga
of
robot.
come together. I guess it's a layered process, right?
Yeah.
One thing, whether it be the Netherrealm or whether
Asup
it
ke orangnya
be
juga robot
the
ya kan
AOG,
streamer jadi juga
it
robot.
has to come up at two separate times.
Ya ampun streamer
I think we're
kentang.
also gonna be looking at just how well. Yeah, his pull and the taunt as well to really mess up Keyboy.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, this is going to be very hard match for both of these teams. One of them is going home.
It's our last game. They bring it in.
AI-nya rusak guys
Oh,
anjing.
yeah, it's our last game.
That's wholesome. I love it.
Last game for one of
Yeah.
these teams as well, it's either TLID or Onic Esports. We're gonna jump into game
Oke
number
guys, game
5.
kelima.
First question that I always have when I see a Gatot pick is,
Akankah Fabian punya zona nyaman untuk farming?
How is TLID gonna facilitate that? Because for the longest of time, if Gatot is the only guy that can kind of start the fight, and he doesn't really have the most reliable.
Mic-nya kenapa?
Is there a second way that Liquid
Kelep
can
kah?
guarantee success?
More of the okay, what's Aran doing then? If we're looking at it in a bigger team sense, what has Aran been able to do as a CC so that if ever Widdy and Hezreal didn't get the scenario that they wanted the team fight, the CC is going to be cleaning things up and trying to reorganize things again, make sure everything's okay.
Mic-nya kenapa bang kelep?
Prodigy, I like that he rushed
Keur
across
ngojay
the
itu
net. He is up against that Harris.
Fokus game,
A
fokus.
lot of control on the side of Onic Esports that he could be susceptible to.
Kenapa tuh bang?
Even though he has to purify, a very defensive
Yes ini.
call.
So Kyrie is actually slightly
Goreng
behind
sinyal
in terms
banget.
of XP. Fabian get hit for first. Kyrie's going to be covering the top side a lot, so Aaron Shiki is going to be the target. And Kyrie, he's going to be there a while. Shadow stuck onto Aaron Shiki. It's going to be purified out. Waits for it. First blood. Severo
Langsung
plays
diganjal per blood.
Easiest rotation there for
Sepertinya.
Onic Esports. And immediately they've already built up a respectable lead for that Harith. Got a few hits onto that gold plating as well up top. Now Team Liquid ID will have to rebalance it with this turtle. A turtle that they will get without a problem.
It's a push and pull so far. Sans will hit 4. Give him access to the Eternal Guard. So even if TLID wants to make a follow-up, you can't really do that on his purple side. Kyrie knows it, right? Saves that it doesn't have the retribution, it doesn't need it. So get the purple buff, move on to the same rotation onto the orange side. And Onic Esports have found an angle of assault. No purifying means that TLID needs to put more
Error kayaknya guys, coba tes dulu nggak sih guys?
Really will be hitting
Juta
the
sejuta.
keyboard. It's gonna take some time before it gets to the and
Masih nge-lag, masih nge-lag.
change up the rotations a little bit now. A top side exit for Fabian. No gank onto the gold lane, so now the gank for Onic
Hello.
the EX.
Halo. Nah.
Kyrie looking to snowball that lead, but Aran does have the vengeance.
Benar.
The easiest man to take
Balik
down.
dari
Boy
rusak.
spots this rotation out.
Halo,
Has the
Udah,
nether
masih
realm,
kene, goreng.
which in a way, I guess, despite having a Tigro for Onic, it really comes down to who presses that ult first, right? Like you press, you lose. So the good idea, they're gonna be playing a
Masih
more
goreng
technical
sinyalnya.
approach against Onic. Right? Do you get to force out the implosion first or
Dasar.
the shadow kill first?
We will see each other first. Pull back.
Streamer kentang.
Be committing it as Sans is not within the area. Severo already going for a double laning setup. Real quick, just clear it. Back to the gold. And now it's a top side rotate for Onic Esports and Team Liquid ID are not in position. Hiroshiki might fall here next.
And he sees Kyrie ain't gonna win that exchange. No way. Keyboy just blocks off the middle lane. He has been waiting, having a hard time trying to get past this Tigro. Purple buff will be started by Fabian. The sounds of Keyboy sees that. Implosion gets used. Eternal got drop on top of him. Push him back. Close to the turret. Netherrealm gets dropped. Followed by an AOG. Kyrie escapes with the shadows. So somehow TLID gets away, but Kyrie still got the buff, right?
Yeah, he got in. He was able to shadow just in time. Despite all of the delay that Witty was doing onto the Hayabusa, Kyrie still
Lumina
got
dari mana
there,
nih Lumina?
shadowed in, retreat, almost died, but he got out. But this is still looking good for Team Liquid
Sampai
ID.
itu ada di sini Lumina.
Look at the turtle. No contest for sure. Onic Esports. They know that there's no nether round. They might try. They bring Witty down low. Aran up next. Kyrie goes in. An attempted steal, but it will be Aaron Shiki that secures the objective. Aran not able to move on forward. Lupi stuck in a tough spot by the curtain call, but still, Onic Esports retreats. It's the most even game we've had so far at the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think Fabian didn't even have its retribution there for that turtle. They just took it themselves. They rushed it and just hope that Kyrie won't steal it away. So for Onic Esports,
Try hard.
getting the purple
Goreng kene.
alongside the invade. Actually, this is the domino effect of it
Kita
now.
lihat
Where Team Liquid
one on
ID
one
is a
Kyrie
little bit
Fabian
more
akan
the
ke
one
perang.
dictating the
Solo
tempo.
kill.
The lanes have no, they haven't swapped. Okay, so they did the thing where Fabian will go into the EX maybe a wave or two while
Temennya.
Aran exits lane is rotating more.
Aran has to fall back again, but try to heal up as much as possible.
Lumina moderator Lumina.
This entire mid quadrant has just been controlled by Onic, right? So much presence. He now has to match the rotation of Keyboy to the top side, where Severo has a slight advantage in XP over Aaron Shiki.
Yeah, I think both teams just know how important the gold lane farm speed is for them. They are, at this point, the main conditions. Everything that we're seeing in the map, the center of the map, in the river, in the jungle, is so that Severo and Aaron Shiki can just be left to their own devices. Again, Onic Esports got the first gank onto the gold lane of Team Liquid ID, and Team Liquid ID are just
Padahal udah tahu jadwalnya tuh grand final sekarang tuh.
Fabian speeding up in terms of the clear
Dia stream di jungle aja.
Now a heading experience compared to Kyrie, just by a little bit. Once Kyrie gets his buff, they're gonna be even again in terms of it's going to be big point of contention. Liquid ID have gotten the first two,
Pindah-pindah dia, Tong,
but
di
with
lubung
Kyrie
Wedil.
on the top side, really feels like if Liquid ID wants to take this turret, they can do it now.
Could be a big 3-for-3, 3-for-2 trade for this next objective on home, but without Kyrie there, Onic Esports should not challenge this heavily. Look at Aran.
Widih dapat 3 guys.
On the tree, Keyboy on the
Gila
retreat.
Widih.
Widih zones all
Hey,
of them out.
Widih gawe guys.
The Eternal Guard. So Team Liquid ID get the turtle, but Onic, they get something in return, right? Kyrie even shadow kills the top wave to shove it in even deeper.
Oh, nyimpen
Meanwhile,
retreat.
Severo,
Aaron nyimpen
1v1 against
retreat
Widih
ya.
finds nothing.
Buat secure blue
I
buff.
suppose it's a decent trade. You get structures as Onic ID. You get to defend this mid tier 1. You do lose the bottom tier 1.
Loading from Keyboy, not gonna be the easiest job for him to get a big one as Aaron Kiki heads go. Both have purifies the main targets that he needs to get. Fabian.
Always get control, push under the turret, saved by the nether realm from your Hesq. Again, it's just laying from both sides. The implosion was again, but Liquid ID says the wicked. They keep on piling on the pressure and finally will get the mid tier 1.
Compounding interest for Team Liquid Indonesia.
Tolongin
Fabian
gak sih
is
guys?
by Kyrie.
Tolongin gak sih guys?
Should be safe. Kyrie escapes. Does lose his purple buff. Wait, he got it again?
Yeah, he still got it.
Lumina nih dari mana
cow.
Lumina nih?
Yeah, that wasn't
something
anything.
else.
He just got it. Like somehow he just got it back. Like he knew, it's like, all right, I'm gonna shadow kill now, top side, because I want to be there for my purple buff.
That's the prowess of a man who's been under the pressure.
Item
Yeah.
tuh,
Wait,
Lumina
and
tuh.
create diamonds.
Item pertama pasti
And now Onic
Bandung
Esports
bang.
are just trying
Oke,
to find
Bandung.
the
Oh, apal
low
Sunda berarti nya. Oh ya,
corner.
pakai
Because
Sunda
Liquid ID
titik.
have effectively taken control of this game again. Even though Onic Esports were dictating the tempo around the center,
Welcome moderator Lumina.
somewhat matching it. They were following the rotations, but that just meant that Onic Esports weren't getting kills. They weren't allowing Kyrie to snowball, or Kyrie couldn't snowball because Team
Apalah
Liquid
tuh,
ID was not
gelo,
giving him
Lumina.
any room or any chance to find that. Outside of that
Kita
first
dari
kill on
Subang,
Aaron
bah.
Shiki in lane, after that, there's been nothing for Kyrie to find and get.
The only guy that he could solo kill reliably is Aaron Shiki, right? Everyone else has either too tanky or has a way to
Kali
survive
balda bal blitter.
the full combo of him.
Yeah. Witty, I feel like has
Dia
really stepped up this game.
mana turun seberapa meter sih anjing?
Tough for him, but now Witty's in the zone.
Lu.
Ah, disalamatkan guys, alhamdulillah.
Aman kan, cek.
I wouldn't say
Deket
wasted.
atau Subang mah, deket mang. Kade ulin, mabar.
Both teams are very ultimate reliant to Keyboard. He's
Aman,
waiting
aman
for
dia.
that moment. Right? Flicker up in 3 seconds.
Ah,
to
Guys,
show himself.
film guys.
Severo also revealed.
Pas media bangke.
To the back and
Pas
he's
media bangke emang.
gonna facilitate
Wait,
potential dive.
Papian.
Looping, flickers to safety.
Ya, Papian.
There's a couple of cooldowns out. Concealed inside.
Cek detik bang. 22, 23, 24.
Down with Zaman Force. Vengeance keeping around life. But they did get the nether round out. Onic Esports counting their blessings. Witty missing
Dan
AOG is
tujuh.
scrappy
Sampai dua.
board pit.
Telum deui wae.
You're disciplined.
Bangke emang.
Astagfirullah.
He can get Aaron Shiki. Fabian is his next best bet. Stop our retribution from happening.
Mang, di itu hujan tuh.
His kill right now, his nether realm. Back in another 35 seconds if I'm not mistaken, but that's still too long. But Keyboy's gonna get
Papian.
punished.
Yeah, and now
Papian.
Emotion into Eternal
Kabur,
Guard. It's the
Papian.
full fight on Esports. They have the damage, but so does Liquid ID. A run goes down, but Lupi and Keyboard
Kyrie.
trail it back. Kyrie finds Fabian into the
kill.
shadow kill. So Pharaoh falls with the Salmon Force, looking for Witty. Witty
Anjir.
falls. Oni finds 3.
Lo
And
Kyrie
now
pakai
Lord
shadow
is in their
assassin
control.
mah.
What a commitment by Severo, Kyrie, and Sans to push
Aya busa
forward.
pisan,
Kyrie got the
siapa
shadow
manusia
kill off,
setengah
and
busa.
Severo said, now it's my time to finally use the Zaman Force that he held on to for so long. I thought he already
Tahu.
used that way earlier.
Dengekeun dia
Onic
tah.
then got
Kekeueuh
the
eta
push back Team Liquid ID after they saw they used a lot of resources, and without the Nether Realm, the big ticket ultimate system was used to save Aran in the mid lane. Onic Esports were able to win that.
I have a feeling the nether realm was just a few seconds off that cooldown.
Yeah.
We saw that green light pop up right as the Hesq went down. Still, Keyboy, even with his dying breath, right, his push tactic got read by Fabian,
Wah,
and
ya,
he
ya, ya.
still was able to make
Bandung
use of
hujan
that
tuh, Bang.
implosion. Now, Onic looking to do
Akankah
massive
Onic?
structural damage. Tier 2 mid and top both going down.
And the question now for Team Liquid ID will be, can they get
Oh, and then-
the Harris? They don't have that reach, but they do have the dive. They do have Fabian. Fabian and Aran look like their best
Itu, Mang.
options.
Itu, Mang.
Tuh,
Severo
terima di Bandung
actually
main dia.
took him down.
Tuh hujan di
Paired
situ.
up with Witty, somehow, some way being able
Oh, dia baru
to
papan dulu.
Harris. Way
Makanya
easier
bisa.
said than done.
Keyboard.
Cipratan cai
You
mic-nya
have to
aja.
keep that at the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Man, as Keyboard had that flicker, we actually lost track of him. We killed him so fast we didn't know.
Yeah. He just stood there like with the chase Team Liquid ID did. He got his implosion off because he was like, all right, sure, I'll just use it. I know I'm gonna die anyway. And Sans was there to follow up. Lutfi, Severo, and Kari
2,
then eventually
3,
came in as
4,
well. So
5,
yeah,
6,
I think
7,
you also understand why this has been such a low kill game, because there's such big ticket ultimates on either side that you really have to count, especially now if you're Team Liquid ID. Again, they didn't dictate the tempo up until they eventually did. They were just matching the rotational speed because they were watching out for a big implosion combo or just getting caught out by the implosion regardless.
Yeah, team's very ultimate reliant.
20 plus 1
Onic sets up a slow push bottom. TLID sets up a slow push. Again, key angles covered by Lutfi.
WTK mau diupload judulnya mic rusak dari
This game
moderator.
today was like what, almost 20 minutes? Was it almost comeback from Onic in game 2?
Bangke, bangke.
Moderator hujanan aja deh.
Onic, but at the end of it, right, it's just a 1.5k goal lead, the closest we have had.
I have a feeling this one could be done in 17 to 18. I mean, still relatively close to 20, but again,
Masih nggak enak.
this is the round for predictions this entire playoff.
Pasti.
Still be right for this.
Eta mic-na.
Yeah.
Anjing, no, urang di
How things have been developing.
lu.
He's untouched so far. Trying to force out the nether realm.
Dia pun kurang.
Get revitalized.
Anjing.
You see that shadow kill. Now nether realm is down. Severo is in the
Severo.
middle moment.
Severo.
Good dash away.
Gelo.
Taunted by Witty. Fatal mistake from Onyx. Young gun, but Keyboard still commits. Where's the follow-up? There it is from Kyrie. Fabian looking for Lutfi. Be in control. Aran against Kyrie. Aran escapes. Kyrie
Anjir.
falls back. 2 for Team
Begitu
Liquid
kedua,
ID.
Gelo
And the
perangna
Lord just
matian.
spawned.
A pair of mistakes from both teams. Severo getting caught out. I believe he dashed into a wall, but then he was also
Mentok,
taunted
cowok,
by
benjol,
Witty, which is
benjol.
chained with a little bit of crowd control. If it wasn't the dash, maybe a pull from his kill as well. But at the end of the day, the Harith went down way too early. Keyboy salvaged it with Kyrie to be able to take down Aaron Chiki, which is why they look good here.
Kyrie.
Again, the taunt of Witty. We set it up before that big fight. That's one of the main things that they can use to punish
Oh, Mang,
Severo.
itu main mid,
The only
Mang.
difference is that Severo still has his Purify somehow, right? Didn't find the right moment to use it. ESQ just got his Wishing Lantern. Fabian, this kind of equalized the top wave as well earlier on. So we go back to square one. Keyboy this time has no flicker to work with alongside the implosion, and Liquid ID, they're pulling aggro on the Lord. They want control.
Kenapa dari guys? Anjir, anjir.
Call to actually set up for the AOG, which is the right strategy. They're going to be significantly slower, then that should be
Menung
easy
timur.
for AOG to land. If Aran
Ujung
can
berung
find a
kah?
big one alongside Witty, that'll be great.
Gelo.
Kyrie is going to use the shadow kill. Fabian down low. Lutfi on top of
Fabian.
him with the nether realm.
Oh,
Kyrie
Kyrie
gets the
masih.
objective. They take out Fabian. Severo now gets to do what he does best.
Fabian paling
Right
gol.
in the middle of everyone. Eroshiki could not hold a candle to this young man. Kyrie does go down, but not before Witty falls. Onic
Anjir.
Esports once more takes possession.
A step closer, nay, a leap closer to an Onic versus Onic Grand Finals. To the very first Philippine versus
anjir, Severo.
Indonesia
Severo.
Grand Finals in
Gelo.
Season 3. Kyrie
Uhuy.
And he's gonna get 2 in a row.
Endgame kah?
Yeah, oh my
Endgame
goodness, Kyrie and Severo
Onic,
might
Onic
have
kah?
just won it for Onic Esports.
Tim Liquid.
Cavalry might be fast on ground, but
Team
Onic
Liquid.
Esports up in the air will rebuild the kingdom.
Oke.
In
Onic.
Grand Finals, a chance to get that 2-peat with his new